Made in Chelsea's Caggie Dunlop now, new career, film roles and reality TV ban. Made in Chelsea star Caggie Dunlop departed early from Me4's Made in Chelsea to focus on her music career, but it's another, different venture that has been a resounding success for the spiritual star. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will autoplay soon. 8 Cancel play now. Caggie Dunlop reads out a poem she wrote in 2020 by Verity Solway 16:01, November 9, 2021. Comments. Die-hard fans of Made in Chelsea who watched the show at its inception will remember Caggie Dunlop, the one that got away for notorious cheater Spencer Matthews. Caggie was an aspiring singer-songwriter, performing her music in a number of scenes, and best pals with Millie McIntosh. She lasted 3 series, before quitting in 2012 to focus on her music career. A source explained to Heat at the time, Caggie has walked. Shall be seen in the first 2 episodes of Series 3, but she has now left and told producers that she wants to focus on her singing career. Spencer is really shocked. They added, "It is a real blow to the show, the will they, won't they?" aspect of Caggie and Spencer is a big part of the plot, but now they're having to look at other ideas. It was a sticky time for Caggie, who had fallen out with Millie when she suggested womanizer Spencer was not the best guy for her friend amid their on-off relationship. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. Millie said, "Let's just say the situation we're all familiar with is still going on. As her best friend, I'm happy with her being single. I don't know if he's the best guy for her." Now 32, Caggie seems to have completely left Made in Chelsea behind, unlike co-stars Binky Felsted and Ollie Locke, who ended up returned after a few series. Aside from a brief appearance in 2015 for the show's 100th episode special, Caggie has not returned with storylines or to invite viewers into her life. She stays tight-lipped on her relationship status, but back in 2012 Caggie was pictured in a taxi with One Direction star Harry Styles, though his camp insisted they were just pals. In 2014, she was rumored to be dating Kelly Brook's ex, rugby player Danny Cipriani, while the following year she was linked to Katie Price's ex Scott Sullivan, who then went on to marry Fundinal, another of Spencer's exes. Caggie is still focusing on her music career, releasing a single called I Wish You Knew in 2019, said to be about a real relationship she had. It's about frustration, excitement and uncertainty. The early, electric stages of dating where you don't know where you stand with someone, and the addictiveness of it all, Caggie said of the song. But she hasn't left the small screen behind. She landed acting roles in TV film Very Valentine in 2019 and short films The Hand of the Creator, 2016, The Proposal, 2016, and Tame, 2018. She's even planning on producing a bit of telly herself, telling the Daily Mail, "I have been working on a pilot that I would love to make one day. Although it's fictional, it's probably a far more accurate depiction of my life throughout my 20s, and all the trials and tribulations that came with it, than Mike or what social media would portray." However, music is taking center stage at the moment and I am enjoying the journey. During lockdown, Caggie, whose real name is Catherine, even turned her hand to broadcasting. She launched her very own podcast called Saturn Returns, where she interviews execs on topics including diet culture, sex and relationships, and spirituality. The podcast, aimed at those navigating the seas of change, has been a major success and Caggie is set to go on tour next February. As well as writing songs, Caggie is a keen poet. Celebrating World Kindness Day, the star was inspired to write a few lines which she then recorded and posted on Instagram. "I wrote a poem yesterday for World Kindness Day, I hope you enjoy and share it with someone you love." She wrote. Some of the lyrics included, "Remember the power of kindness my dear, so when someone offers a hand, could you lend me it? Could you turn up unannounced with a six-pack of beer? Remember the power of kindness my dear, can you call to check in on a friend who's been down, and just stay on the line even if they don't make a sound? Could you write a note with few words that each hold heavy meaning, to someone who has given up, and stopped believing? Can you hold the hand of your partner if they're feeling in the dark, knowing this helps to mend when things fall apart?" With 384,000 followers on Instagram, Caggie has also been able to make some extra dosh through influencing, promoting brands' products from sportswear to dental care. She also uses her page for spiritual discussions, teaching her followers about Indian goddesses, astrology, and how to connect to their inner child. In one poignant post, Caggie spoke of her unconscious desire to be a good girl. "The female archetype of being the good girl is one that is so heavily ingrained in our society that pretty much every woman feels it, whether she is consciously aware of it or not," she wrote. "I have always wanted to be seen as good. The conditions of being a good girl are, don't upset people, don't say no even when you want to, being a people pleaser, staying small, fitting in, being agreeable, smiling, being whoever you need to be to make other people feel comfortable, often at your own expense." Perhaps reflecting on her tumultuous relationship with Spencer, Caggie also penned a lengthy post about toxic love. "Is there a greater aphrodisiac than a trauma bond? We have all been there," she wrote. "If you have experienced this sort of lustful desire, you'll know what I am talking about. But the right person feels different on your nervous system. A trauma bond feels like the other person fills our missing puzzle pieces, immediately, it's supercharged, intense as hell, and with them we feel complete, without them, we can't function. It's not a sustainable dynamic, and even if it didn't start that way it soon becomes toxic, often bringing out the worst in us." She might have several strings to her bow, but one thing we will never see Caggie doing again is reality TV, and she doesn't watch Made in Chelsea, either. "I don't like reality TV. A little ironic, I know," she told the Daily Mail. "But I would 100% love to do more TV, just never reality. I would love to do more acting." She added, "I am still very close to those I was friends with before the show and always will be. Do you have a story to share? Email webfeatures@trinitymirror.com. Follow Mirror Facebook, Twitter, comment.